It's Tyler from Tyler's Tarot. You're probably thinking, wait, didn't you just do it almost personal? I did, but I wanted to use, instead of the regular tarot, I wanted to use a regular playing card deck to see what would come out in the almost personal at that point. All right, so let's do this. What's going on with everybody in love? What's going on with everybody in love? Let's see. How y'all doing? I don't know why the damn screen's so black. Okay, or so, like I got like a blur over the, okay, anyways. All right, how y'all doing? What's going on with everybody in love, please? Playing cards. What messages do the playing cards have for everybody? How y'all doing? I'm good, how you doing? Hey. How y'all doing? Small room tonight. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to it. Coming in from last month, you have the Four of Swords. In this case, the Four of Spades. Six of Cups behind that, and Nine of Pentacles. So I'm not going to count those cards really, but it just gave me extra clarification. So I feel like basically for some of you coming in from last month, which was May, we're in June now. I feel like there was a break that was being taken between you and the individual. So there may have been a moment of silence between you two, or a break taken. Four of Swords is also my card of communication that's at a stalemate. So maybe the communication went kind of stale. They were on your mind, but there was a break being taken, or there was like staleness in regards to communication. Now, how do you feel about the person right now? The Page of Cups. So again, here's this communication coming out, this Page of Cups. So I do feel like you're going to be reaching out to them, or there's going to be a communication with them. It's going to be some communication between you two. All right? Why is it all happening? Nine of Wands. I don't even feel like this is somebody you're totally going to be vulnerable to, but communication coming in nonetheless. It keeps talking about that. Best case scenario, Page of Swords. But then the Page of Swords talks about communication kind of being held back. So it's almost as if as soon as it starts back up, it goes stale again. It's like, it's the fluctuating, basically. Near future, Five of Cups. Why the Page of Cups is my collective? Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like right now, basically you're in this energy of being independent, being single. Some of you, this is picking up on singles people, or people that are loosely dealing with people, but not fully in a relationship, basically. I get that basically, I see you getting attention from others, or there's going to be other suitors here soon. Or I don't see you being really suitorless, I guess you could say. And then next, like there's going to be people that are showing you attention, but I feel like right now you're all about really focusing on you, being this independent woman, being this independent man. But I also see communication coming in between you and this person you were on a break from, or that you were on some type of stalemate with. All right, somebody it's a water sign or an earth sign. Why the Page of Swords? Again, I get this energy here of on and off communication. Like, so as soon as you two start communicating again, it's like it goes to a point of a stalemate again. It's like it's this fluctuating energy. So when it happens, it happens. But when it goes stale, it goes stale. All right. Reason I'm saying that because you got the Page of Swords as your best case scenario. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Page of Pentacles. What is it with this? What is it with communication this month? I got 3 pages in this small ass spread, folks. So again, there's going to be some communication that comes in, but there's going to be somebody here in this equation that's still going to be closed off when they communicate. So it's still going to be this closed off communication where it's like there's no vulnerability in it. There's no expression in it. It almost seems somewhat robotic, or like it's ran through a fucking machine. If you get what I'm saying, it feels like it's not going to be that full on communication you've been wanting, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It happens, but it's the content of the conversation is still cold or kind of detached still, is what I'm trying to say. So when it happens, but when it goes stale, it's going to go stale. Like it's like this on and off thing is what I keep getting. Most likely out comes the Five of Cups. Why is this here? The Two of Cups. Some of this is like a soulmate type energy. What I'm getting is it's like a big connection you have, but this connection tends to give you more disappointment than fulfillment. That's what sucks. It's clarifying the Five of Cups is Two of Cups. There's also opportunities for newer connections. I see a bunch of new people starting to show you interest here soon. You got too many pages, too many court cards. I feel like this is for a single independent. I feel like this is more for the independent subscribers of mine, not people that are like in a full-blown relationship. It feels like people that are more independent than anything. Like a single woman, single man type read. Like I see more suitors, but there's one in particular that you were disappointed by, and that person may be reaching out, or there's going to be communication between you two. But I feel like that's something that leads to disappointment almost every time you deal with them, or this is going to lead to disappointment, all right? But there's also a newer connection coming in as well, because you have the Ace of Cups upright. Okay, so that's what the playing cards had to say for you. Okay, small room today. Where is everybody? Oh, I forgot it's kind of late here, so which would make it late in other parts of the world, but who gives a shit, right? How y'all doing? All 416 of you. How y'all doing? What about singles? I forgot. Yes, right. Works tomorrow. I forget. Singles. Page of Wands. What is with this pages? What is your challenge? King of Swords. Now, you may have somebody immediately come in. Why is this King of Swords here? The Fool card. Okay, so there's a new person coming in. This is somebody totally new. I do see you communicate with this person pretty soon, or them being in your life pretty soon if they're not already around you. It could be an air sign or an Aries. This person is very, mark my word, this person, I feel like they're going to be trustworthy, but their problem is they're a very detached individual. So I don't get that they're the most loving. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. So there's going to be a person that comes in soon. This could be somebody that you could end up with, like as far as long term is concerned. It's like your efforts are going to pay off for what you've been looking for. By the Five of Cups. What is it with communication? Do you tend to attract people that one minute they're like communicate with you, the next minute they're not? It feels like that's what you tend to attract. It's like one minute you're like hot and heavy, and the next minute it goes cold. This is the energy I'm getting from the single spread. Because I have the Page of Swords in the best case scenario again, and the Five of Cups. Repetitive energy. Really what's blocking you is not you blocking yourself. It's people that you deal with that block you. It's like one minute they're hot and heavy, but then they go cold. You got the King of Swords here. It's like you get this hot and heavy people. They're like on your tail one minute, then the next minute they just kind of just withdraw. So that would be an annoyance you're dealing with. Where could things lead to with this person? Ace of Cups. There's a love coming in, folks. It's like a soulmate type love, or somebody you're going to connect with almost immediately. I wouldn't be, because I feel like this person's going to be all wanting to jump in it with you. So this is somebody who's kind of, what's so strange about this person coming in for y'all? I got to describe how I'm getting them. What's so strange about it is that they're an honest person, but they don't really show a lot of emotion. But they're like going to be very adamant to be with you. So it's like the person's going to be right up your ass, but still giving this a cold, aloof front, like they don't like they're playing a poker face kind of. This is what I predict your next person or the current person you're dealing with. It could be somebody current or the next one. And I'm predicting up and down communication, fluctuating communication, but it actually may lead to something between you two because I got the 10 of Pentacles here. So yes, I have an Instagram at Tyler's Tarot. Instagram, Tyler's Tarot, yes. Okay, let's see. Let me ask that question. Let me feel like that. How will I go about meeting? How will the collective go about meeting this person? What are they going to do to meet this person while you're taking a break? Okay, the Four of Swords was the answer to that question. So while you're on a break, like, okay, this is how you're going to meet this person. It's when you least expect it. Around the time you meet this person is the Four of Swords. This is how you're going to meet them. So it's around the time when you're like pretty much to yourself. You ain't giving a fuck about nobody. You're pretty much withdrawn from love entirely. It's not even a big priority of yours at the Four. So you're pretty much on this break from love. So this is when you're running into this person. It's like when you least expect it. That's the first thing that popped up in my head. And so why the Four of Swords? Why is that how they're going to meet this person? And the Three of Swords. Some of you may meet this person when you actually, I hate to say this could be predictive. Some of you will meet this person after you dealt with a breakup with somebody else, or you've been dealing with a residual breakup. You may meet this person right after you deal with somebody you broke up with or disconnected from. This could be saying that you're pretty much taking a break after some heartbreak and you're running into the motherfucker or whoever it is, basically. And if it's not even that, what I also get is this. I also get it's when you're basically in a healing period is when you meet this person. That's the strangest way to meet somebody. You just heal from something and you run into something else. That's strange. Thanks for the 20, Nicole. That's the only thing I don't really tell you. Is it worthy? Yes, 2 of Cups. I feel like there's a relationship coming along for y'all, and I think it's when you least expect it, or you're in like in a healing stage, and you meet the bastard, basically, or the bitch, basically. And I said, will it last? I got the 2 of Cups. Yes. So that's pretty good. All right. But let me just ask in general how people view you. How do potentials view you, or how lovers view you? 7 of Swords and the King of Wands. You give off a fickle vibe yourself. You know that, right? You do. You are aware of that. Am I the one that's breaking this to you, or do you already? Let me know if some of you are already aware that you come off as sneaky to folks yourself. Do you know this? You come off as somebody. This is how people see you: the King of Wands and the 7 of Swords. So you come off as kind of dodgy as well, folks. Let's take a look at oneself before we pop that shit on somebody else. Do you get what I'm saying? You come off as sneaky. You come off as somewhat in it one minute and the next minute you're not in it. So you come off that way as well. Let's call a duck a duck. Before we check somebody else, we got to check ourselves, don't we? You get what I'm saying? Why the 7 of Swords and the King? Why do they see you like that? You come off as somebody a little bit dodgy yourself. I think that's how potentials would see you. People may think that, I don't know if you play games or you're the type that alludes that you have more going on than you actually do. Because it's saying that you come off as somebody who's kind of sneaky. In the 3 of Pentacles, I clarify what the 7 of Swords is about. Some of you may play it up like you got more going on than you actually do. Or you may just play this cat and mouse game yourself. So let's look at oneself before we pop off on somebody else. Ain't that right? You know what I'm saying? I think some of you already knew that. Of course, you wouldn't admit to already knowing that, right? Subscribers, dodgy, my subscribers, people who watch me, who are filled with integrity and wonderfulness. I mean, they're really innocent. I mean, they're like they wouldn't do those type of things. The same. All right. All right. So with that being said, that's the almost personal with the playing cards. All right. Thank you so much. And I hope that y'all enjoyed watching it. All right. I did 3 different spreads. I think I did. So I think 3. Yeah, I did 3 spreads. And with that being said, y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.